Hey, how you doing, YouTube? This is my Kel-Tec PF9. I'm going to show you how to field strip this thing right here. First thing you want to do is go ahead and do a safety check. Of course, not just for the video, but you should always do a safety check, okay? How to go ahead and put the slide all the way back is what you want to do is go ahead and cock it back. And what you do is you move this lever up, and it's going to go in this little notch right here, okay? So pretty much you're going to slide it, and it's going to go right there, okay? I like doing it this way. It's a little easier, but just do that. Next, what you want to do is you can use a dummy bullet, you can use a live round, it doesn't matter what you use, because what you're going to do is go ahead and put this where this part is right here, okay? And all you do is you just pull up. It's really easy to do. Just pull up, and you could take this part out. Next, go ahead and depress this thing, and make sure to hold the slide too so it doesn't fling out. Alright, and it just comes off just like that. The spring, go ahead and push it down, and it's on a tension, notice, okay? And the spring actually comes out to two parts, or three parts. You actually got the rod, and then let's go ahead and there's a smaller spring and a bigger spring. And then of course you could take the barrel out as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back together. You can put the barrel back in right here. Okay, and it'll fit in just perfectly. Won't really slide too much. It's made just for that right there. Next up, of course, the spring. Go ahead and put the rod in the smaller spring and in the bigger spring as well. You don't need a twist or anything, and just pop it in. Next, this is the butt of the spring right here, this big flat part, and then there's an extra little space right there. That extra space, what you want to do is go ahead and put it in the top right here. Okay, well, it's actually the bottom of the slide, but when you flip it around, it's right here. Okay, and what you want to do is go ahead and push it in, and it's going to go where this little notch is right there. Do you see that little notch? Let's go ahead and pop that in right there. It's nice and secure. It's not going to move or anything. That's perfect. Alright, now that you have the spring on the barrel itself and the slide is almost done, all you have to do is put the slide on the actual body. Just go ahead and line it up in the grooves right here. Okay, and it just slides like that. Sometimes you'll hit a little snag. You're like, what's going on? Just go ahead and take it apart and do it again. And what you want to do is you push this down a little bit while you pull, because as you notice, as you're trying to pull this thing, it doesn't really go that far, because what you want to do is you have to push this part down right here and pull back. Okay, and you just put that right there. Okay, this is the hardest part, especially if you're not used to your gun, actually pulling this back and pushing this back up again. And then what you want to do is you line, we can move your barrel a little bit, and you notice how there's that metal piece. What you're going to do is line it up. Go ahead and put this right here. You could just put it in upside down, it doesn't really go in. You could twist it around until it fits perfectly. If you put it upside down, it doesn't even look right. Okay, you can't even push it in. You just put it in just like that. Okay, but make sure it clicks. It makes a sound. Okay, it'll click. It'll actually snap in. And then you're all set. Alright, in case you can't put the slide back on, I'm going to show you what happened. Here's the troubleshooting thing, because it happened to me. While I was cleaning it the first time I got this gun, I actually I was interested in how this thing worked, and I actually pulled the trigger. You shouldn't do this, but when you pull this trigger, you see that part right there, the hammer actually goes down. Okay, and what happens is when you're putting the slide back on, okay, and you're doing that thing, it's like it doesn't even work at all. It's like, what's going on? And I realized it's because this hammer right here is down. All you can do, or all you have to do, is just pull this back just like that, right? And it just cocks in place. That way you can just put the slide back on again. Okay, I'm going to show you this part again, I guess. Okay, make sure it snaps, and you are all set to go. Alright, this is the Kel-Tec PF9. Very, very simple field strip. And that is it. Take care, YouTube.